What's the story behind European almonds? They've been a part of Mediterranean agriculture for over 2,000 years. Today, Spain produces about 3/4 of all almonds in Europe, followed by Italy, Portugal, Greece, and France. An almond tree takes a few years to start producing, usually in its third or fourth year, and once it matures, it can keep bearing fruit for decades. In organic and regenerative systems, this can typically take a bit longer, and almond trees can start producing between 5 and 7 years of age. The area under organic production keeps growing and currently accounts for 26% of the total area. The cycle begins with bees pollinating the flowers in late winter. By summer, the green hulls have formed, and when they dry and crack open around August or September, it's harvest time. Farmers shake the trees, collect the nuts, dry them, and prepare them for storage. Then, the trees rest for the winter and go into a dormant state. It's the perfect time for pruning. Almonds sometimes get a bad reputation for using lots of water, but in Europe, as much as 80% of the area under cultivation is rain-fed, which means farmers aren't using irrigation at all. This usually results in smaller harvests, but almonds that are rich in flavour and trees that are adapted and resilient to drought. And where water is used, it's usually drip irrigation, applied only when the tree really needs it. Europe still imports most of its almonds from abroad, mainly the United States. In fact, California produces 80% of the world's almond. European almonds may be smaller in volume, but they stand out for flavour, diversity, and origin. So what's the best way to store them? They like to be kept in a cool, dry place, or even in the fridge or freezer to preserve their oils. They usually come either with the shell, shelled, or blanched, which is when the skin is removed. In Europe, many almond farmers are integrating regenerative practices to increase biodiversity and build soil health on their farm. This will help them develop ecosystems that are more resilient to climate shifts, like extended droughts. It's important to support farmers who are taking this step, as they're creating a more stable food system for the future.